All right, I have a theory, Millie.
Okay.
I've had this theory for a very long time. I would say, listen, I thought of it and now I've seen a billion things on it. So I definitely didn't come up with it.
So you came up with it?
Well, I think I did.
Where have you seen it?
Just on like Instagram and stuff now.
Yeah.
So my theory is dogs look like their owners. Honestly, or they have the same personality traits. I'm absolutely certain of this.
Right. You know what? I can add to that.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Bradman Best. His dog Baxter. Swear to God, what is it, like a bulldog? Do you know what it is?
Yep.
What is it?
It looks like a
I'm going to put up a comparison photo. Bradman and his
like
dog Baxter.
Is it like an English bulldog? Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah.
Or are they the ones with the big underbites?
I don't know. Something
Something
dogs.
like that. Looks like nearly like a pit bull.
Yeah.
Like a mix.
Anyway, it literally wears chains like Brady.
Stop.
He drinks coffee.
That's
Probably
so
because
bad.
is that bad for them?
Yes. Think about caffeine for us.
Okay, maybe forget that I said that.
Well, just like it might just, no, it has like, yeah, just, yeah, he just gives it the fake coffee.
Not his coffee that he's
No,
drinking.
he gets him a little puppuccino, I'm sure. Okay, so I have 2 Boston Terriers. Well, they're actually my parents, but I live next door to my parents, so they're pretty much fine. And then I have an Aussie Bulldog. Do you think that's accurate? Which one am I?
A bulldog.
You reckon I'm the Aussie Bulldog?
Yeah.
Why? You just think
No,
I'm like
wait. You're Gizmo.
Gizmo, that's a Boston Terrier.
I don't even know what dogs are.
Okay, this is the one thing I do not get about you, Millie.
Yeah.
I feel like dogs are just such good pickers of character.
Okay.
And if you don't like dogs, I don't know if we can be friends. But
Look,
Millie
I don't-
hates dogs.
Don't even say it like that.
You do not like dogs.
Keeley, you know my history with dogs and I can one up you all day long, okay, as to why I can't get a dog.
I
I'm
understand.
scarred.
I know. Well,
I think they're great companions for people and they really do provide something in people's lives when they need them. They're great for families, but I grew up on a farm and everyone's heard me say this stuff. I grew up on a farm and dogs were they were like work dogs, kelpies, and if they didn't do their job, I don't
Bang.
even want to say what happened.
banged, shot and buried.
I wouldn't say shot and buried. One of them got taken by Wedge-tail eagle and got slammed to the ground. We can't help that. You have to desensitize yourself.
I know, but it's
They
just
get into the neighbour's lambs. What do you have to do? Bang. It's horrific.
it is horrific.
You know, I told
But
that story for news one time. I got in trouble.
For news.
Yeah, in primary school.
Oh my God. Well, I've got one for you.
Oh dear, here we go.
I told my whole kindergarten class that my dad got a vasectomy. I wasn't prepared. But have I told this story? My parents weren't prepared and I told my whole kindergarten class that my dad got a vasectomy.
Did they know what that was?
No, I didn't even know what it was. My parents told me. I don't know why they'd tell me that because I repeat everything. Worst secret keeper ever. And then the teacher had to call my mum like, yeah.
Just FYI, Keely's
Yes.
going around telling everyone about the
vasectomy. I know. Anyway, back to the dogs.
Back to the dogs.
I have a very strong opinion on what dog you would be.
Ooh.
Do you have a dog in mind? All right, let's say it in. Okay.
Three, yep.
3, 2, 1. Border Collie.
No, Border Collie. I've got a bad story on Border Collies. Okay, I've got one for you. I was walking, swear to God, my friend was playing with this Border Collie. I was in year 5. It was at a dairy farm. It had this Border Collie, had 3 legs. It was on a 40-metre chain. 40-metre freaking chain. Why?
On a
What's
farm.
even the point? Yeah, don't put it on a short chain or no chain at all. Anyway.
No chain at all.
My friend, it was a little bit like, oh, and my friend was patting it and going, oh, cute little dog. I'm like, looks fucking feral. Anyway.
This is what I mean. You see the worst in every dog.
No,
okay.
it was being,
Sorry for
it
yelling.
kept trying to bite her and I'm like, why would you go near that? Anyway, I was merely going past to get something. I'm wearing long pants.
Yeah.
This dog out of nowhere attacks me, takes a chunk of my leg. I've still got a scar. A 3-legged border collie. I was like, oh my God. And in my head, I'm in year 5. I'm like, where's the shot?
Exactly. This is what I mean. That dog,
I had to go get a tetanus shot. I took a chunk of my leg. I've also been bitten by a horse.
Yep, animals sense these things. And
I got bit by a horse on the tit.
On the tit. How?
I was wearing a long shirt. It's literally just here. I've got a scar. It just bit me one day. It was a real stubborn horse. It was our horse. But you know what?
Why? What? You probably didn't feed it for a week.
No, I did feed it. I loved horses. And I do like horses, but they're just temperamental. But I'm pretty sure my nan was trying to I can't
What?
My nan was trying to shoo it and it kept opening.
What's shooing?
Shoo it, shoo, because it kept coming too close to the gate for and getting whatever. We were trying to do something, kept going too close. Anyway, and it kept unlocking the gate. So my nan sprayed the gate. This sounds so lame, but my nan put fly spray on the lock of the gate, and then it got angry and I was over there and it bit me. Anyway, that's random, but
okay.
I grew up on a farm and all animals had their purpose. And right now I don't have a purpose for a dog because Adam and I are just away so much and we would not be able to be home.
No, I fully get that and it's a good decision. What I'm saying is, why are these animals all attacking you? I just feel like I've never been attacked by an animal ever. And they're a good judge of character. I just don't know why. What are these little dogs saying that I'm not? And this horse. And it just makes me wonder, you know?
Makes you wonder.
Makes me wonder.
Anyway.
And it's weird because I really like you, Millie, but I've never sensed any of this.
I don't go off the bat and say, hey, I'm not a dog liker. People hate me for that.
Yeah, well, you just have to bring up dogs and hear how you talk about them and you get the sense straight away. Seriously, my dog will come up and she'll be like, she looks at it and she's like,
dogs this morning.
Yeah, reluctantly. You patted it on the head like this. Anyway.
I'm not the type of person. You know when people go, if I have to walk dogs, you'll die. I actually house sat and I dog sat for this person just because I'm a yes person. Somebody asked me to do it. These were Great Danes. Great Danes. I kid you not. Why would I say yes to that? Because I can't say no. Anyway, and people always want to stop. Pat, get photos with these massive dogs. I don't give 2 flying fucks about the photos. I just want to walk the dogs, go home. Everyone wanted to just come up and pat them. Yes. I don't get that. I don't get why you'd want to pat someone else's dog.
Oh my gosh, because they're so cool. They're just new, you know?
Imagine you having a little kid. I want to pat your kid. A random. Do you used to pat random dogs?
Absolutely, all the time. I'll be like, if I see a Boston in the wild, if I see if we're at a cafe, I was that's the only time I'll go and speak to a stranger. I'll be like, oh my gosh, you have a Boston. Where did you get it? How old is it? I saw one in England. Oh, they were so cute. It had one eye. And I spoke to them for 20 minutes with their dogs and patted the dogs. I just think it's so nice to meet people who have something similar with you.
That is sweet. I don't need to do that because I've got too much going on.
Too busy for a dog. I get it.
I'm too busy for a dog. But last week I did put up a little thing on Insta, send in some questions. So thank you to the people who send in questions. This is a segue out of the dog convo because I'm just burying myself further into the ground.
Yeah.
I've got some hard-hitting questions for you, Keeley. When you're putting on a shoe, do you go sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe when putting it on?
Sock, shoe, shoe. Right, left, right, left.
You really know your pattern of that.
Well, I just thought if I had to put these shoes on right now with socks, that's what I'd do.
You say
socks, and then I'm a no shoe household. Not that you can tell because my floors are filthy, but then I go to the garage and put my shoes on. Shoe.
Okay.
What about you?
I need to be more aware, but I'm pretty sure I go sock, shoe. Because I like to go straight from the sock into the shoe, not like walk around.
No,
with
I
socks
walk
on.
around in my socks.
I hate walking around in socks.
I like it. Like not for heaps long, but 5-10 minutes.
Oh, so you're really distancing it out.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Someone has sent in, who is the best footy player in the Davis family?
Who sent that in?
I'm not telling you.
I don't know. Haven't seen everybody play footy. Haven't seen my mum play. Oh, I would die. My mum wanted to play.
Okay, outside of you, who's a good footy player in your fam?
I've never seen my
You've
dad.
got two brothers.
Yeah,
You've got
two brothers. They both played. Actually, one still plays now. How's this? He's like 32 or something. He's never
Your
missed.
brother.
He's missed one game from injury ever. And
How
he's
many games does he play?
like so many. He just plays club and stuff, but he genuinely has missed, I think, max 1 to 3 games. He's never been to the physio. He dislocated his elbow as well.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
yeah. But if he had an injury, he'd never play. That's why he just like. Anyway, blessed. He played since he was 6, every single year until he was 32. Still playing this year. No injuries or injuries at all, like quick recovery.
Yeah, right.
But my young brother was pretty good, but he had to stop. He got head knocks, too many head knocks, but they were both union.
Yeah.
So also I haven't watched them play in like 10 years.
Yeah,
so,
right. So you're pretty much just saying yourself.
well, nobody else plays. What about
Yeah.
you, Millie?
And they just said Davis family.
Yeah, well, I want to know about the Boyles / Elliot.
/ Elliot. James.
You have... Stop. You have
Swear.
so many footy players in your
In my
family.
family.
Like, yeah, you really do.
Oh, now that I've married Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's... But yeah, my brother and my dad and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all front rowers? Or?
No, how's this? My dad was actually like came in as a 5'8", but like
What?
I know. How weird is that? And then he played centres, and then he played a bit of second row. I'm like, sweet. Where did any of that like skill go?
Yeah.
But he was flat out like he played a lot of the under 21s were really big. Then,
Yes.
back in the day.
Yeah, because it was
And-
literally like that and then
first grade.
Yeah.
And they were like that was in the era that Canberra were just stacked. Like
Mm-hmm.
they had so many like iconic people. He was playing like in Mal Meninga's position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when Mal was like at Origin, Dad's like, yeah, I'm starting.
Wow.
So funny though, this random game came on at the pub the other day and my dad was wearing like jersey 47 or something. I'm like, weird back then.
That is
hey?
so weird. Imagine if you, actually, at World Cup, we just had any
Yeah.
numbers. I was number 8.
That
I was like,
so weird. You would have hated that.
it was disgusting.
say that.
Honestly,
Are you kidding me?
yeah.
They couldn't have just give you like one more.
Yeah. They could have just,
7 or 9.
I know, Holly was 9, Holly Wheeler, and I was
That's
8.
weird,
She was
that's
playing front
weird.
row, I was playing hooker. Anyway, it
That's
was
weird.
weird. But imagine if numbers, you could pick any number.
Yeah. Alrighty. Someone else has asked, which NRLW player would go okay in the boxing ring?
I feel like I always love this question.
Yeah, go then. It's all yours.
Well, I think Jess and Izzy.
That would get high ratings.
Can you imagine?
imagine the walkouts?
You know what I want to see? I want to see.
They couldn't do that.
No, absolutely not. But
I'd love to see it though.
same. But I would love to see like a Queensland versus New South Wales boxing match of the girls, like Tamika. Because Tamika said she's like done boxing. Like
Yeah,
she has
her
a big
dad's a good
family
boxer, yeah.
boxing. Like I'd love to see her with like against Jess
she's
or
got
something.
like a really long
Her
reach.
reach.
Yeah, but Jess has probably got 20 kilos on Tamika.
Yeah, I know. But like just somebody
Yeah.
competitive with her. Imagine that. That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
That'd be really cool. What about you? Who do you think?
I'd like to see you against.
You know who I'd want to go against?
Who?
Call it out. Tara Aiken.
I'd like to see that. I would.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good one. That's not really fair though.
I feel very confident. I've seen her throw a punch. Oh,
Far out.
Let's
That
just
would be
say-
a good one.
I'm confident with that.
I've also got another one here. How and when did we meet? I actually remember this.
I do too.
It was after my first season with the Broncos. We played each other. I didn't really it was my first year back into
Footy,
rugby league
yeah.
after playing rugby. And it was just after the grand final in 2019.
Yeah.
And
we just got pumped. I was playing for Dragons. We got pumped in the grand final.
I was playing, and it was kind of all over a bit early. Like, it was good fun.
It was absolute torture for like 50 minutes because we were down by like 30.
Yeah, it was
10 minutes in. It was like,
that
sweet.
sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then it was afterwards at the, I think we're all at the, like, the end of the casino.
Yeah.
But like, I think I was still there with Wei and you were there with some of your teammates.
Yeah.
And we ended up just keep going. Me and you. I was like, this girl is cool.
Yeah. I remember everybody was like boring. Like maybe 5 people stayed out. I was like,
yeah. Regardless if you win or lose, when it's a big game, you got to celebrate.
Like, I feel like I don't go out very often, but when I do, I make the most of it.
Yeah.
So everybody was boring. They went home early, and you guys actually had to fly out that next morning, or what did you have to do?
Morning, yes.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, come on, come to the next place.
To the hotel, and Wei and I got back. We're like, all right, espresso martinis. We got straight on the plane.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
That's when my ring got stuck because I was just so...
And that was fucking karma. I'll tell you why. The whole night, I was just trying to be nice. Like, there was a few of us there. We would dance and whatever, like all of us.
We were all being nice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I was just getting to know people.
Song came on about, like... What was that song came on?
This was her in front of my face after we had just lost our grand final. Millie's there going like this with her ring, like we're best friends and I know you.
I knew we were going to be best friends.
You were a stranger at that point. I was like, this girl.
Okay,
seriously?
I knew you.
No,
and it was something to do with
you.
the song lyric. I didn't just do it. It was a song lyric.
Yeah, well, something, I don't know,
It
but
was
you
like,
were waving your hand,
and then you should
put a ring on it, yeah, and she's waved it in front of my face, and then I saw the next day you post, and I was like,
I was in the hospital getting it cut off.
Karma. Anyway. And then 2 weeks later, we had Jillaroos Nines and the test match.
So we got
like
close
3
really
weeks
quick.
together.
Yeah. That was like, bang, we're going to be best friends.
Yeah.
Speaking of though,
Yeah.
I'd actually like to know, you're really into your spiritual side,
yes.
horoscopes. What are our star signs and are they compatible for friendship?
Yeah.
I know you've done a little bit into this, so I want to hand it over to you to say, are we going to be best friends forever?
You are a Taurus to the T. Reading this, I was like, oh my gosh. So stubborn / set in your ways.
Tick.
Okay, you're not fond of authority, which I feel like you're not really.
I feel like it depends on what is going on. Like I like working for myself.
Yeah.
But like when I'm doing something that's not in my
wheelhouse.
Yeah, then I'm like, so you know what I mean?
Absolutely. But I just feel like
or if
you're
I'm like
meant to be.
Footy, I want to like, I will definitely want to be coached and all of that kind of stuff.
That is very true.
Like I'm really open to all that.
You are open, but I'd just say you're more of a boss than
well, I say because I work with, well.
You don't like that one? You're like very reluctant on that, but I definitely
just saying,
see.
I like working for myself if that's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Perfectionist.
That is not me.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
You so are.
I am not.
Yes, with things that are like matter to you, you like it to be done perfectly.
Please explain.
Okay, your trainer group. You like everything to be nailed, like so good.
I can't even tell you about how it's been like this. It's just like duck under the water, all of the legs, and then on top, I'm like,
I know, and that's because you like things done perfectly and you have high expectations, which is great. But
I
it's
wouldn't
usually
say I'm a perfectionist though.
Anyway, it's not me. It's the horoscope. So I'm a Cancer, July birthday.
It's quickly.
What?
I wasn't over there at World Cup, but what about the girls told me that you...
What?
You bought one of those big necklaces.
Okay. I like always...
Keely's walking around like a little chap.
No. Okay, I told you this.
She's got
I had
Cancer bling necklace.
Stop telling people. Let me explain it. So I saw one of these cute
Sagittarius or like Leo, it's Cancer.
Oh, okay. It was one of these cute markets. I had been looking at all these necklaces. Anyway, I chose the worst one. I picked my star sign and I had Cancer. So I was wearing a necklace that literally had Cancer on me. And it was just thick. I looked like a child.
You were like a Cancer patient.
It was so bad. I just and I had this outfit on. I was like, this doesn't go. I've got to take this off. And all the girls, you know what? They're actually dogs. They were like, no, cheeks, like it looks good. Keep it on. I'm like, I know right now I look like an absolute chab. Izzy, and I feel like
that is not a true friend.
I know, she is a good friend, but I just feel like they were just trying to be nice. I'm like, no, tell me how it is. Anyway, I look back. I didn't even wear it the whole day. I wore it half the day and I'm like, no, I don't like it. Take it off. Take it off.
Me and my sister in Bali, and Mum paid for her to get her hair braided and it looked so bad. I didn't get mine done. I made her do hers and she's like, I hate it. And I'm like, you can't take it out now. Mum's just paid all this money. Every photo we've got from Bali, Daisy's like this with her cornrows.
Oh, God, you're a bad sister. But anyway, back to the star sign.
Yep.
Cancer, some of my traits, let me have a look. Well, I can tell you, loyal.
You made this up.
Nope.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Absolutely stunning. No, loyal, intuitive.
Ooh.
And I will tell you, I'm getting better with this stuff.
Yeah.
I am getting better.
The cards in next
I'll
week.
bring my cards in. But the other day, not the other day, 6 months ago, I had a real bad feeling about this person. I just knew.
Who?
Said to Cooper, I'm
was
not
it?
telling you. I'll tell you after. I said, I hate this bloke. I hate.
Without even knowing them?
Yep. I knew him enough.
Oh, so you did know him.
I knew him from like, hello, how are you? And I just had bad vibes.
What does
bad
their name
vibes.
rhyme with?
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. After. Okay. Anyway, turns out all this drama's happened and I was right.
Wow.
I was right. And Cooper was like, oh, like I don't really like him that much. He's okay. But he wasn't his cup of tea. But he like didn't have strong feelings. But I was like, he's not coming in my house.
Oh.
That's how strong I felt about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Direct.
Invite everybody else. He's not
direct
coming.
One of your things?
Nope. Actually, quite the opposite. I'm a people pleaser. Means I'm a pussy. I don't stand up for what I want. But
I feel like I've had to get you out of a few things by just saying, Keeley, say no.
yeah.
But I can't do it for myself.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I do say no to things, but I'm bad when people ask me in person. And I'm like,
On the
okay,
spot.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But like, can we be friends?
Yes.
And what's the friend horoscope for
Okay.
a Taurus and
This
a
is
Cancer?
what it says. We are really reliable as friends. We're as reliable as earth beneath your feet.
Oh, that's pretty reliable.
Yeah. You provide stability and practicality. Cancer brings emotional depth and nurturing vibes. They are always friends you can count on.
Oh, nice.
We both enjoy a cozy home, good food, nice clothes. One of us. Wealthy possessions, strong relationships, a secure life. So we have lots of common interests.
We do.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
I agree. And I feel like
We're going through the home stitch right now, building
Yes.
our homes, and we're always bouncing stuff off each other.
yeah. Well, I feel like I come up with like elaborate ideas that are never going to happen. And you really tell me, like,
What's
you're practical.
realistic?
You're like, no, you probably are better off with a moped.
Okay, Keely has $30 to her name and she wants to get, what, Audi Q5?
Okay, we're talking about dream cars. How dare you throw me under the bus like
No,
this?
you were talking about getting it like next week.
Okay.
And I said,
I'm looking at cars. Anyway,
you're looking on car sales like more than you're looking at Marketplace.
yes. They're about even at the moment.
And I said, because Keely and I are actually going to move in together when
to
footy
Sydney.
starts and we're in Sydney. I said, Keely, we're in Sydney. Let's live it up in Sydney. Let's get a moped, no parking. How good's that? no traffic. Go up the side.
I'm so excited. As soon as she said it, I'm like, yep, that's it. That's me
Straight
done.
on.
I'm looking at bloody marketplace, car sales, wherever I can get a bloody moped from. Anyway, they're really good price.
Yeah, and they're cheap to fill up too.
Cheap to fill up, and think about it. We're not going to go very far. It'll be like 5Ks max.
Literally. Come to potty, go to training.
I feel like we could get matching
Cafe.
ones. How about you
maybe
get a blue
like matching
one?
different colours.
Yeah, you get a blue. What
Okay,
colour
well,
would you
maybe
get?
I'll choose the colour.
Okay, what
that I
colour
want.
will you get?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I want yellow.
Okay, you can have yellow.
I like yellow. Or maybe red. Either one of those.
Okay, well, luckily we have plenty of time.
Okay. Anyway, so that's our idea. I think it'll be so good. We'll have our little Roosters backpacks on.
No, I'm not driving with that on.
What?
Actually,
How else are we meant to get it there? Chuck it in the boot?
speaking of, you are the most full kit person I know. It is embarrassing. Keely lives in Wollongong and she'll put her kit on to go to training in Sydney.
Okay, I always
When you
get
need
told
to get
this.
petrol, when you need to
Who cares?
see people, you're in your full kit. That's so shame. I've got an anonymous confirmed source. This is so funny. I haven't told you.
Yep.
Okay, so somebody, a little birdie, you wouldn't know about this story.
Little birdie, come on.
You don't know that I know.
I already know who you're going to say.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Who?
Does her name rhyme with Hezzy Maps?
No, it doesn't rhyme with Hezzy Maps.
Okay.
No, not even the same gender.
Okay.
Okay, you have no idea.
Spit it out. Come on.
You were in Bali. You were in one of those little stores looking at some stuff to buy. And you were looking at buying. I don't know if you bought because they didn't stay there long enough.
What?
Rooster's kid.
Yes. Okay. Who the hell saw me in there? And I'll tell you why.
Rooster's kid. You were going to buy footy kit from Bali.
I did buy a footy kit from Bali for Cooper's Pop. He loves footy shorts specifically from Bali because he likes the cheap fabric, okay? He doesn't like that nylon breathable stuff. He likes the thick cotton shitty stuff. All right, and let me defend myself on the full kit. Millie's like, oh, it's so embarrassing. Yeah, it is, but guess what? I don't want to have to wash another set of clothes every time. I'm going straight to training. I might stop to get my petrol. Oh, wow, they know I'm in full kit. Oh, so embarrassing. I just don't give a shit, okay? Also, Kezzy's the same. When I used to go to Dragons with her, she'd be like, Keely, full kit. I'm like, yeah, but stop on for 2 seconds. I'm not bringing a change of clothes twice.
What about after training?
After training, I have pajamas. I have a shower and then I put pajamas on. I'm not
Do
wearing
you
pajamas
shower?
up there. You know I shower. Don't
Or
even
do you
start
go
this.
straight back to
You know what I do. If we're talking about people who don't shower, we're talking about Maya, not me, okay? You know fair well I shower and I do my ice bath, I have dinner, I shower, drive home to Wollongong, put my pajamas on, okay? I get fired up about this because I think it's so not practical. You wear a different little shirt and pants.
Okay, but what about what you were just wearing throughout the day and it's like, I've got my clothes on. I'm not going to get changed into my footy clothes and go to training. I'll just get changed when I get to training.
No, because you know why I don't like that as well? And you know me better than anybody. I'm
don't
getting
like
real
washing?
fired up. No, I forget shit all of the time. So if I have it on, I know I've got exactly what I need. The amount of times I've forgotten stuff for training is ridiculous. That's just another thing I need to remember. I've got my whole kit. I'm good to go. I don't care about looking like a loser, okay? Because at least
so
I
passionate
know
about
I
this.
am sorted for training. You guys, on the other hand, what do you got to remember? Your shirt, your pants, your bloody socks, your boots. I'm just sorted, okay?
Oh, what, so you're wearing your boots in the car too?
No, but they're right next to me. And I got less washing, okay? So win, win, win. Little compromise, I look like a bit of a loser. But guess what? And you can't road rage. I actually
That's
always
why I
remember
hate
that.
it. That's actually one of the main reasons I hate it. I swear whenever I get caught and I've got a polo or like I've got footy shirt on, that's when something happens and I'm like, throw my hands up like, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's a quick fix though.
And I'm wearing kit.
Quick, whip it off just in the crop top. What the?
That's going to cause that's going to cause more of a...
Yeah. So I just think it's not practical. I get that you're going from Newcastle. That's like an extra hour or something. It's a bit longer. Also, a lot of people know you. So they're like, oh, there's Millie.
Probably
Whereas
that,
like
also probably that I don't want to wear Roosters kit in Newcastle.
yeah, probably. But I just think it's not a big deal. Just don't be embarrassed so easily. Be a bit more secure.
I'm not being embarrassed. I'm just saying it's just a thing. You just don't wear your kit to training. You wear it when you get to training. Anyway, guys, that about wraps up what we have for today.
Are you serious? We have so much more.
What?
We haven't even done Did You Know?
Oh, I think that's all we got left.
Maybe.
Let's finish off with Did You Know? All right, go.
Did you know? I actually applied to do this. In America, they pay $180,000 a year or $500 a stool. So you do your little poo in a freezer bag. Yeah, because...
Wait, are we talking 500 US or Australian?
I don't know. Well, I'm assuming US. Anyway, so they take it and they do your microbiome. So they... it's like a poo transplant. People do it when they have had like cancer or are sick. You get a little tablet of my stool and you got to eat it. Anyway, $500 a stool. I don't eat it. They eat it. It's...
That's just fucked.
It's good for you and $180,000
How
a
is that
year.
good for you?
Because I just said, so it's your microbiome in your stomach. Yep, it's called a poo transplant. It's really dangerous if it's not good because, so what it is I've spent 20 years or 23 years getting all these good probiotics, little...
You've got arthritis.
Well, I know, but I think that's maybe why I haven't been accepted. I applied about a month ago and apparently it's only the top percentile. They
Did you
say
actually apply?
Yeah, they say athletes who are between 20 and 30 and who have a great diet. That's their main thing and have like varied food. So I feel like I fit in that category. Anyway, I've applied. I'm waiting to hear back. It's $180K a year. That is a full-time job. Just to do a poo every day that I already do.
You do it in Australia.
Yep. So you do it.
And then you send it to America.
Then you put it on a freeze bag. Yep. And you send it once a week. So I'd have I'd have a big freeze bag and send it off to America.
Did you know is the biggest Did You Know ever?
Yeah. But did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Maybe you should apply. It's something you already do anyway. And it's helping people.
Is it legit?
Yes, it's legit. It's the humanmicrobiome.com.org. Okay. And it's really hard to get into though, so don't be sad if you don't get into it. But I just feel like it's something you're already doing.
Like when I applied for the fires and didn't get in, it was too much scarring and rejection to get back from.
Yeah.
I don't like being told no.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it, but I could do with that money.
Yeah. Well,
okay, my last little one to wrap us off. Okay. Mine's a lot lighter than that. Okay. You know how like kittens or dogs, they have like litters and they have like 10 at a time. Yeah. Sometimes if they're not good enough, they eat 2 of them or something. Do you know that actually happens?
Yes.
You do know that happens. That's just natural.
Nature.
They can tell when they're not fit to be, alive. Anyway, what about elephants? Have you thought about elephants?
They just have one.
Just one their whole lives, you reckon?
Let me think. I reckon just one their whole lives.
One their whole lives or just one every
No, just
litter?
one.
It's actually one every 5 years.
Oh, much
Elephants
like humans.
can only have offspring one every 5 years.
Far out.
That's pretty sad. What, you can't even do like, when one's about 18 months, try it for another one.
So they're close in age, they can grow up real close. I know. Yeah, that is.
5 years is like pretty much a full-grown elephant. Well, they're already out of home, so they're just single kids growing up.
Okay, I will say, me and my brothers are both 5 years apart.
Like elephants.
Like elephants. Mum.
You're all 5 years apart.
Well, so my brother's 5 years older than me and then my other brother's 10 years older than me.
Wow.
But there is a benefit. I felt like an only child because mum and dad spent so much time with all of us. So
it's not a benefit.
That is. Well, like I still had the socializing of my brothers, but my parents were able to give me a lot of attention because my brothers were like pretty much out of home.
You walked all over your mum and dad.
No.
I feel bad for your mum and dad.
Well, maybe they should have disciplined me.
You were a rat.
Nah.
You were.
I was a goody two-shoes.
To everyone else, not your mum and dad?
No, I was. At about 15.
You were addicted to YouTube when you were like 12.
I was, but that's not bad to my parents. I had very good manners. They never gave me chores. That's where I feel like I'll make sure my kids have chores because now I'm useless around the home. I honestly, the first I moved out with Cooper. Sorry, tangent. I moved out with Cooper when I was 17 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy. Can't believe they let me do that. 17. But like, he wasn't even my boyfriend. Anyway.
That's another episode.
I used to have to like do the dishes.
And you couldn't do them. Oh my God, you did them all with cold water and no soap.
I used to do them with cold water and no soap. And then after like 2 weeks, because I'd do it like Cooper would go to work, I'd do the dishes if he cooked dinner or whatever. I'd do them with cold water, no soap. Cooper saw me do it one day and he was like, please tell me that's not how you've been doing the dishes for the last month. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, no, please tell me this is not how you did the dishes for the last month.
For somebody who watches Real Housewives.
Do you think the Real Housewives have ever washed a dish? That's what I thought a housewife was, getting $200K a month budget and going shopping. I'd be much better at that. Not bloody washing dishes, taking bins out. Like I didn't know anything because I had one job and I never did it.
What was it?
I can't even remember.
Far out.
I can't remember what my job was. So that's the one thing that I'd say Mum and Dad probably should have
disciplined me more.
No, I got disciplined, but should have given me more chores.
Right. Well,
you had lots of chores, didn't you, little
I
farm
had
girl?
lots of chores, yep. And I knew how to wash up.
Was your number one?
I was milking cows when I was like 12.
Done.
Horrible.
We're done.
We're done.
We'll see you next week, guys.
See you next week. Thanks for listening.
Bye.